Hi, good afternoon, educators, and welcome to the day third session on MIEE advisory. Today, I am excited to share you the important inputs which will definitely help you out to become a MIEE for this year 25-26. So I'm Prashant Jha. I'm going to start the today's session. I hope the day one session, which I have guided you about what is MIEE, what are the people, what kind of people are required to become MIEE, navigating the Microsoft Learn platform. I hope this all things must be clear to you. And we have gone through the Microsoft Learn and we have seen that how is a self-paced learning we can go and do the courses. Then today's topic is revolving into the one of the criteria of MIEE, where they have asked us to complete some kind of courses which you may use in your school or you may not be able to, you may not have used this in the school, but it is important since the time is there. If you can start utilizing it and start implementing heavily in your school with the students, start promoting that applications in your classrooms, in your own subject area, that also creates a big impact. Okay, because one of the story is asking in the Microsoft is how frequently we use reading coach. And cyber safety is very important. That's what we are going to discuss today. That what is and role of an educator in terms of cyber safety, putting the resilience in the school, K-12 school, what exactly a teacher can do it. Likewise, we will try to go into the day four topic, that which is of AI, and then in five we go and implement it, right? So that's how the syllabus is today's topic. We are going to straight away get into our topic of today will like deep dive into the reading coach module. Now, for many of us, this module may be familiar, may not be familiar because these are new features added in the Microsoft portal, which is a self-learning accelerator programs which is designed especially for the students in need, and it is designed for every individuals who wanted to empower, who wanted to learn the fluency and reading capabilities. Okay, so AI integrated platforms is here to help you out. So reading coach is something which we are going to discuss today. What is the implementation strategy for reading coach? uh, how this cyber security uh, basic things we are going to understand, what is the implementation strategy, and ultimately we go to the Microsoft Learn. So what is the outcome of today's session will be, learning outcome should be that the two modules, minimum two modules, whether it's cyber security and reading coach, you will get a fundamental from this session, but later on you can go to the topic in detail and complete the module and get your badges of course completion, then start implementing in the ground level, right? That's what we wanted to do it. Now, the first topic, let me go into the reading coach. As the name says, the coaching is happening for the students. They require digital coaching, and AI is there to support them in the learning process. So AI is for good, right? AI could be for bad, but these are the examples of AI for the good, where AI is assisting the teacher. The teacher, if the teacher is aware about such things, teacher can assist the students any point of time. So now there are many schools in India located in different locations, different places, and we all understand that today, although we have multiple, like diversity is something which we all making us united. But there are languages constraints are also there, and we have to understand some languages, which is especially, let's say, I'm talking about for the global communications. So English is always called as a first language, which we try to learn, or if we want to learn a multiple language, we because see the language learning is not just a part of a learning system; it is becoming a skill. Okay, I know many teachers who actually gone from they have gone from shifted from the India. They went to for their work purpose. They went to the different country, and somewhere due to some kind of situations they have taken a break from teaching, and they join IT, and ultimately when they have shared their experience, they were like very good speaker in the local language. They were not very much good. They're very good in technology, but during that time they were very good in their regional languages. Ultimately, she has got an opportunity where she has to train a system completely. And what she was doing is she was helping the system to translate, system to learn the languages. And today, you can see that the AI platforms or the whichever applications you are using, okay, Microsoft Translator or the application, they are supporting many language real-time language translation feature. How it is possible? There is someone who is training it, there is someone who is using it, right? So reading coach helps you out in learning the languages, reading the languages, okay, the fluency and all those things it is in care. I'm giving you an example to make you understand. Imagine the situation: there is a student who is very shy in the classroom, and teacher really wanted him to improvised his reading capability. Now, what is the idea teacher has done? When teacher has come across what is the reading coach, what teacher has done is she has given a platform to the student, which is not judgmental platform, not a pressurized platform, not anything extra on that, just the student and the application. So what a teacher has guided the student is whenever you get a time, maybe once in a week or on the Sunday, you spend 1 hour time in reading, maybe using this application. See, the book reading is one thing. When a student is reading the book, wherever they are going wrong, maybe that time teacher is not available to them. But if the AI is available or the app is available, they can also correct, they can also assist the students in their learning process. So the same thing was the process of reading coach when it has started. It is not only for the student, it's for everybody. So what is the impact it was generated? It has generated that read aloud. She was able to read aloud at her pace with AI feedback. She was getting the personalized help with words she was struggling with. Some difficult words she was getting the help. She was tracking her progress visually, and encouragement badges was receiving. Over the few weeks, she has started volunteering the reading process in the classroom, and she become the and her pronunciation improved, her confidence soared, and for the first time, she felt proud to share her voice. Right? This is one of the example and story I've received from a school where the reading coach was been implemented. So I will just wanted to uh, share you the insight that how it has been work. We are working on it. So maybe I can just share my screen for sharing, and maybe that screen can help you out in understanding about this process. Just allow me a minute. Okay, I will try to share you that screen of Reading Coach and cybersecurity both at when it comes to the end of the session. While that time, I will just share it to you. But let me meantime talk about the next topic. I am facing some small technical difficulty on my screen, so let me just try to share it again. But let's talk about the next topic, and then I'll come back to the Reading Coach again. So uh, just have your curiosity, everything ready here. So we'll talk about the cyber security for educators, right? So now this is also one of the module which Microsoft really wanted we to use it and make educators responsible because today the maximum cyber attacks are happening on education segment. Okay, that's a storyline. The maximum it is happening, and because of this kind of situation, the biggest problem which is happening is the school systems are getting hacked. Teachers are nowhere now today. They are not no longer the user of just like chalk and talk method. They are using a digital device almost daily. They use the smart board, they use laptop, they use mobile phone. So teacher has to save themselves. They have to safeguard their family. They have to safeguard their students. So many responsibilities are there with this with the educators and the kind of crime which is increasing. It is important for us to understand how we can because awareness is the main protection area in this field. Because to be very honest, if I guide you about a basic idea about the cyber security, what is this the entire concept? Let me tell you about the internet, which is there in the entire country. It is like a spread it like a web. Okay, to understand that you can see this kind of map, right? The road map of India, which shows like everything, the all the roads are connected. Now, in this kind of roadmap, what is happening? The people who are traveling on the road, maybe the good citizen of the country, maybe the bad citizen of the country. So, bad citizen of the country means what? They must be doing some kind of crimes on this road. We cannot stop them, right? People are doing a lot of crimes, and they've been sent to the jail when it is the crimes has been caught by. And we are as a self defense, we try to avoid the crime, and then if it is not happening, we try to go to the cops, whether it is the police or its army, or depends upon the different kinds of the crimes which is happening on the roads. Same concept is there when it comes to the digital world. Digital world has got a same kind of internet network where the cyber criminals are doing a lot of attacks in terms of they share the viruses, they provide the ransomware attacks, they provide the phishing attack, SMSing attack, voicing attack, phishing attacks. There are many kinds of attacks they do, the forgeries they do, and which is impacting every individuals, right? And the crime rate is increasing day by day. Right from 2016 when it is started, it was started long back, but 2016 onwards when the records are there on the on record system, from that time it was less case. By 2023 on record, it was the cases has been increased. It has gone into like 1,55,000 on record by 2023. So how to stop such cases? We cannot stop. This is just a number which is reported, but every I have gone through a news article which was showing that every day there are or 3,000 to 4,000 attacks happening only on the educational segment, right? They because why it is like this? Because in a school they deal with a various data, the data of the student, their parents' information, maybe their parents, the students' Aadhaar informations, their personal identity informations, their parents' occupation informations, their uh, we talk about their if parents bank details are given, a teacher's salary informations, teachers informations of details. Imagine this all informations are there, even the inventory, whatever the logs you maintain in the school, that is crucial, which you always place in time of auditings and other things, right? So these all kind of things are very much important when it comes to the when school has got such kind of data, the fees collection, which it school has doing a lot of fee collections and all those things in the campus, right? Admission data. Now, what cyber attacks when they are trying to do it, they try to take over any system access on the school and they try to lock it until the school authorities are trying to pay some kind of money to release the system access or something like that, because school cannot compromise with such data. And today we cannot take these things lightly. Even in the mobile phone, we need to understand that whenever we call up, there was like we have to we are getting a voice based. Whenever we try to call anybody, it gives a voice based. Do not share OTP with anyone. That kind of always a awareness messages which we always come to us. Just try to hear them properly next time, and you'll come to know that what they are trying to say, because they are also sharing a very crucial information there. They are trying to say that even I'm talking about from the Indian government point of view. If any cyber crimes are happening, you can report it to 1930, which is the cybercrime portal of India, and it was launched year 2020, right? So whenever these cyber crimes are happening, these kind of cyber criminals are we are not able to catch them until the crimes are happening, right? And they are stealing a lot of money from the people. They are doing a lot of issues on the cyber world, and hence the cyber police plays a big role, and foreign countries are also putting up a lot of cyber police. They're training their police team on stopping these crimes and all those things. But again, when it comes to India, there could be like 2,000 to 3,000 trained cyber police is available. Maybe numbers will go up because all police stations, the people are been trained on how to tackle the cyber crimes. Okay, now in such situation, you as educators should take a role of a superpower kind of person who can set an example for the students also that how can we protect ourselves, right? Maybe we start with the basic. Maybe we don't have to share the passwords. We have to enable the multi-factor authentication. We have to take the regular backups, right? These are some kind of basic things which we have to carry it. If some attacks is happening, we should immediately go for reporting, right? We should immediately restore our database backup. Example, if your mobile has been hacked, but imagine if you are doing every day the data backup online, maybe on your Google Drive, maybe on the OneDrive, you are uploading the data. What happened? Even your mobile is hacked. Next mobile you are going to get it, or you unlock your mobile. Even the data has been deleted, but immediately after you sign in the new device, your all data will be restored back, right? But imagine if you're not aware about such concept, if you're not aware, you're not taking the backup, what will happen? You will be in the huge loss. I'm not talking only about the examples of you, but the kind of attacks which is happening has not left anybody else. I'm telling you, this was the news. I think last week I have gone through it. OTP sharing was one of the attack, but nowadays you all should be very uh, aware about the things now. In the India, the image-based scams are happening, which is also called as stenography. The hackers used to share a image on the WhatsApp, and they will ask a question, something like, "Do you know this? Do you know him?" It will come from an unknown number. The moment you say, "Yes, I know him," that's it. You are not able to. Then you are not able to go for like your past OTPs has been done, has been shared. So recently, this stenography cases happened in the Jabalpur, where a man has lost almost like 2 lakhs, right? Likewise, there are many kinds of attacks which is available on the online, the virus attacks, malware attacks. With if teachers are today little conscious about this entire thing, this all could be avoided. What they just have to do it. They just have to first thing what they should do is they have to start with number one is updating the software, right? Now into software update, what they're doing. Maybe they have got a software, they have got a Windows software with them. Today in the schools, colleges, normally we don't go and update our software. Whenever an update comes on a computer, what we do? We just say, okay, why this computer is revolving round and round and why these updates are coming up. But just to give you a specific insight about it, what Microsoft is doing it, Microsoft is giving you almost in every month on the second Tuesday of every month. That time is security update is coming into picture because this viruses, this attacks is not something which you by mistake click on the link and immediately it will start. There are nature of the viruses, right? So virus is not nothing like any other things. It is like a small program which is written by the attackers, and it will get downloaded in your computer, and it will trigger when it is programmed. Example, somebody wanted, even the virus gets downloaded, they wanted it to be activated after 1 month or after 1 year. It will take its own time. But it is important to clean in case we have downloaded such viruses on the computer. It is important to clean it. Hence, the initiative of Microsoft about the security update plays a big role. And always update your system. Okay, always update your system. Use the genuine version of Windows, right? Uh, if you're using any operating system, you have to use the genuine version of that operating system. That plays a big role. So one is the security update, one is the backup. If you have Google Drive, one or you have got a Microsoft OneDrive, you should take the backup of it. One third area will be the awareness programs which you can do in the school campus. And yes, no doubt, the important thing is the multi-factor authentication. Do not use your ID and password just as it is. You have to share it. So, example, these three attacks which is showing on the screen. Number one is the virus, right? Number two is phishing. Number three is ransomware. To explain you one thing, maybe I can tell you the examples of if a teacher goes in a school and let's say due to some reason the bed bugs or some kind of insects comes into their bag, when they come back home, that insect come out the like a bed bug and it is spread in the room. What is happening? These kind of attacks are always called as a virus attacks, right? Or malware attacks, where it is exponentially increasing in number, right? Number two kinds of attacks which is there for you is the phishing attack, right? It's almost like somebody has steal your bag, right? They have taken your bag or the bag of your wallet or something like that. They are keeping it with them. Your bag has got a very important informations, maybe your PAN card, maybe your Aadhaar card, maybe your ATM cards, and many, and even the mobile phone is there in that. But there is no cash in that. But somebody has taken it, and for returning it back, they are asking you some kind of money. Suppose you give that money, they may return the bag. Suppose you go to the police, they will throw it, or they will give you the thing that okay, I may destroy it. Same thing happens to the ransomware attacks. In this kind of attacks, what has happened? Your computer system, they get the access, they get the access completely of your computer system, and every files will get locked. You'll not have the access, and ultimately, what is happening? When you try to access your computer, all files will be locked, and one notepad file will be there, which you can showing you that give us some ransom in order to release your computer access. That kind of attacks are also called as ransomware attacks. Right. Now the second one is the phishing attack, where they portray that it is uh, it is you. Okay. So example, some of your colleagues has come to you and say that this letter has been sent by the director of the school, and some problem like he has written that tomorrow the school will be closed or something like that. Some kind of message is coming to you. You have not gone and understood who has written the letter, and you have not gone that day the school because you think that okay, this is the message come up. So what happened? Somebody has portrayed someone and created a false rumors in front of you, and they portrayed that this message was directly coming from the director, which is not from the director or not from the school email address, but a printout copy which you have not verified the source of it, and you just uh, understood the message, and you work on that. So same thing happens in the phishing attack. So what happens if you deal with the banks like SBI or HDFC or ICICI? From there, you may get a mail, you may get a messages saying that your KYC is pending. Please share your OTP. You feel like, okay, is this coming from my bank only? There is no problem. Attacks are happening. Recently, 4 days back, when I was going through the news, I was finding out that even the customer relationship person of a very reputed private bank, he was involved into all this kind of f like forgeries and all those things, right? So see, these three attacks are there, which is normally we need to understand, and it is not something that only the school is something which is getting attacked. In the past also, the different whether we talk about Sun Pharma, whether we talk about the ISRO, whether we talk about the Bharat Pay, whether we talk about the AIMS hospital in Delhi, the patient data was compromised. So that data was very crucial as a nation asset, but that data was also compromised. Real Yatri data. There are n number of cases is happening every day. The intensity and the gravity of situation is really bad because of the internet has come into picture, and through internet these people are doing all the things. So only way to protect ourselves is to do the basics. Do not click on suspicious link. Do not uh, share OTP with anyone. Have the backup ready always, right? Teach your students also about, you also take the chapter of cybersecurity and teach about the students. So hence, what we all require is to go through the detailed study about the cybersecurity. And how we can do it? We can go by completing the certain modules. Now, I have given you the link of two modules, right? One is reading coach and one is cybersecurity. These two modules are available on Microsoft Innovative Educator portal, right? What you can do is you can go to these two links and go through right from the introduction to each and every modules. Ultimately, you will have the last module called knowledge assessment. You give the question answer, maybe multiple attempts, you can try it out. But before tomorrow, at least these two modules, if you spend some time, I think maybe the 2 hours to 4 hours time you're going to spend from the Microsoft Learn community, if you complete these two modules, it will be a game changer. It will be great things to have it, and you will be able to take it forward, right? So that's the thing which you can do it. And allow me a minute. Well, I'm going to just end up the session right now. Okay. Now let me just tell you about these things, about next briefing about this thing. Next topic for us is like AI for educators, the future of learning, exploring Gen AI, LLMs, and classroom integration tools. This is our next day topic. So once again, thank you for joining. And tomorrow, before we explain about the AI for educator, I will give you one very quick round of experience about how the reading coach will work. You can also try it. You can go to the browser today itself and search for reading coach. Log in with your account. You can upload any passage and you can start reading. It will give you the corrections also, right? So that's how you can try and doing this process. So with that, let me end up the session now. Thank you so much for joining. We'll meet up tomorrow. Thank you.